Hello everyone, welcome back to Storky Farmstead. So you guys, we're at the end of February. What should you be doing on your homesteads, your farmsteads, your farms, and in your backyard gardens to prep for spring? Number one, see all these limbs? Hammer, perfect timing, right? These limbs, the reason they're all like this and why the German Shepherd's playing with one is because winter is ending. And during winter, leaves, limbs, they fall, right? So a couple of things that you need to be doing now before it gets too hot, especially in zones, USDA zones 8, 9A, 9B, and 10, is you need to begin raking up or blowing or using a tractor to push or a lawnmower to cut and bag up all the leaves and small sticks on your property, and you take that material, get it into the area that you are going to be gardening in. Now, the really cool thing about limbs, guys, don't pile these up and burn them and not use them. I'm going to show you something. Now, I know a lot of you are not going to have the equipment to actually create biochar. And there are 1,000 do-it-yourself videos out there, so I don't feel like I need to make another one. However, if you can make your own biochar, what you want to do is you want to take your limbs, doesn't matter what size they are, you want to break them up and you want to put them in here. You want to put them in here, all size limbs, big, small, even got some cardboard in there, you guys. Put it all in there. We're going to torch that. We're gonna make biochar. So if you've seen my other videos on biochar, let me explain to you what biochar does. Biochar is gardening for the future. Biochar is gonna feed the soil 60 years from now, 600 years from now, 1,000 years from now. What you see going on here, you guys, what they're doing is basically cleaning out weed seeds, grass, cover crops that I planted for them. They are scratching in my mulching compost into the top layer of my soil. Why? Because I'm no-till. So as a no-till grower, I need a way to soften that hard-packed red Louisiana clay. I don't want anybody talking about your soil is worse than mine, because you guys, I've got a ton of in-depth soil tests like the Haney and all of that good stuff to prove that my soil was bottom tier. And now, after only 2 years of no-till with sustainable regenerative practices being used, my soil is amazing. The healthier your soil, the healthier the plant, the less bug attacks, the healthier and more nutritious the food that you grow. So, get your leaves mulched up or just raked up and put in your garden with some old hay, some pine straw, whatever you can find. Take all your limbs, leftover cardboard boxes, you're gonna make some biochar, right? Something else you can do. If you haven't started seeding up your hot weather plants, bell peppers, okra, well, okra needs to be direct seeded, bell peppers, tomatoes, hot peppers, squash, those things can be seeded in cups and then transplanted to your garden. Today, I'm gonna be doing an experiment, okay? We don't own a tractor, but my husband was able to bring one home from work. So what I'm gonna have him do is scoop up the rest of my compost and rotted horse manure. I'm gonna have him make me shake out some rows for me. And I'm gonna go ahead today and I'm going to plant some Texas gourd corn, which is a dent corn and an heritage corn that I'm going to be milling to make like grits and corn, almost said corn starch, but corn meal, okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put those in. I may get one more cold snap. It might kill them. Or I might just jump ahead of everybody else and have some corn ready early this year. I am not going to try that with tomatoes and things like that because they're too finicky and they're too picky. It's going to take 7 to 10 days for my corn to germinate anyway, and by that point I will be in March. I will tell you what my dad's always told me, and he's never been wrong. You don't plant hot, heat-loving varieties until after Easter Sunday. That's your best bet. If you try it like everybody else did in Louisiana last year, you're gonna lose your entire garden. We were hot for 3 weeks, hot. And then we got a heck of a cold snap and people lost their entire gardens. It isn't worth it. Be patient. Right now, you can be planting direct seeding things like broccoli, cabbage, your collard greens, your mustard greens, that kind of stuff, you guys. Carrots. Like, you don't have to jump right to tomatoes and bell peppers in February. So just think it through. There's a lot of things you could plant right now. You don't necessarily have to jump right to those hot loving vegetables. Because here in Louisiana, I can grow those vegetables 8 months out of the year, so I'm okay not trying to grow them November to February. Like, I take a break. So God bless you guys. Thank you for watching. It's getting super duper loud as he's cleaning up out there and grading my driveway. So the bugs are starting to fly around. I'll put this phone down, feed my animals, cook supper. It's Friday night. I'm done. I'm done for the day. Love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So excited, you guys. So what is he doing? Because I'm no till. He is not tilling at all. He took a hay bale, shoved the hay bale out there. Look, yay! Oh, that's going to help tremendously breaking that big hay bale up. And so I can actually spread it out over my soil. It will also help it break down faster. Also, if you notice, you see all those tall heritage heirloom okra stalks? He's gonna run over those for me so that I'm just gonna literally mulch on top of that. Tomorrow, I have corn. I've got some corn bale hay being brought, and I will be opening those up and covering everything that he's kind of mixing together for me out there. So yeah, get creative, you guys. You know, I'm moving into 50 this year. I'm tired of